Hi, my name is Gayton. This all started when I was about 19 years old and I had all my teeth, my bottom teeth pulled out because I had impacted teeth that never came out on both sides of my mouth. I've had a denture since I was 19 and a half, right before I got married, and a floating denture over the years, which wasn't a problem for me until about 40 years old. If I had a cold and I started coughing, sometimes it would come out and it'd be embarrassing, but really nobody, or if I'd be sitting around with a group of guys having lunch at work and then just talking away, and all of a sudden it would pop up. And I'd be looking, did this guy just see me? And so all these little factors started coming into play. And so about 10 years ago is where it started bothering me. So I made an appointment with Dr. Rosella. We went in within 3 or 4 days. I explained to them right off the bat, when I do something, I need it done now. I don't want to have to wait because I'll change my mind 3 or 4 times. And so they took me in right away. And when I met Dr. Rosella, a really down-to-earth person, very professional. Very professional, and as soon as she examined my mouth and looked at it for just a few minutes, she said, "We're going to give you a brand new mouth." I said, "I really came here to talk to you about having a new denture put in." She said, "Well, I'm going to talk to you about implants." And she started explaining to me, the implant detail and so forth. And she recommended Dr. Moavenian that she works with, highly, highly respected Dr. Moavenian. So we set up an appointment. A few weeks later, I was at Dr. Moavenian's. It was a very professional atmosphere. It was almost like an operating room. Everybody was focused on what they were doing, and I was very, very comfortable. Then I met Dr. Moavenian, and they took pictures of my mouth and x-rays and so forth, and showed me exactly where the implants were going to be put in. Now I started feeling even more secure and more comfortable. And before I knew it, I didn't feel anything. They put me to sleep. They did the whole procedure. I left Dr. Moavenian's office. We drove down to Bedford. Dr. Rosella was waiting for me for my temp, and I was there probably an hour and a half for that whole procedure. And then when I left there, it was like awesome. There's no other word, it's just awesome. You gotta understand, for 35 years of floating dentures, I can't imagine how I waited. And after a year having this thing in there, they feel like mine. So it's incredible. So if you're hesitant to having anything done, do not hesitate anymore. I would recommend Dr. Moavenian and Dr. Rosella to anyone.